Jeff Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against Portland, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
So the New York starting five. Barrett is out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's Randall. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Gibson in at the five. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Looney out there with Eric Passion. And it's Wiggins in at the three, the small forward. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Thompson from long range. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, when the three-pointer's falling as efficiently as Klay Thompson is capable of making it, it is really hard on a defense.
Payton looking around. Harkless with it, working on Thompson. Payton finds Gibson. And he banks in the layup.
If Taj Gibson gets around the rack, you understand this guy is going to make an opportunity.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about Klay Thompson and his tendency to go nuclear at any given moment. Coach said he had 37 in that one quarter. He can do that anytime he's on the court. If he hits a few in a row, we need to foul, call timeouts, do something to cool him off. They won't be taking any chances with Klay tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's good on the putback. Gibson's got 5 points so far.
Well, Taj Gibson is so strong on the backboards. His ability to pursue the offensive glass is truly a thing to watch. Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Indoors, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a two-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
Here's Looney on the wing. Wiggins bangs home the trifecta.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Payton outside. Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room. Randall kicks to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gibson. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. Damian Dotson comes in for Harkless. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. Ntilikina passes to Dotson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green kicks to Lee. Back to Green. Shoots the 3. Ellington grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 5. Over to the wing. Ntilikina looking it over. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. He can't get that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Looney. And good that time.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Dotson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Portis. Here's Ntilikina. This is it to Portis. Will it go? And Lee pulls it down.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Green. There's the pass to Looney. Now here's Lee. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dotson the pass to Ntilikina. Young, he'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
Here's Randall. Pass to Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And again, no good by Golden State. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J.Barrett about, well,
I hate losing, but
and Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grad.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second-chance opportunities.
Green is out there with Young, and it's Looney in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For 3, Ellington. And the 3 ball is good. Ellington's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Pass to Green. Here's Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. And the turnover again by Golden State.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Eric Paschall, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Randall. Now here's Harkless, defended by Paschall. Harkless kicks to Ntilikina. Comes up empty from 8 feet. A
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Passes to Lee from deep three-point range. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Knicks trail by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Harkless, the pass to Portis. New York, no good that time either. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lee trying to get open. A nice shot by Young. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, such an aggressive play. Young not taking no for an answer, just overpowers the defense.
Here's Dotson, guarded by Green. And the pass to Ellington. Here's Dotson, guarded by Green. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. Kicks to Lee. And a miss there on the triple. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Dotson the pass to Ntilikina. Ellington. Here's Harkless. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Pascal. He dishes it to Curry. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Payton. Warriors leading by 5. To the middle. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
1:25 left here in the second. Payton outside. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Portis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Young dishes to Wiggins. The tray. Curry against Barrett. Curry kicks to Pascal. Thompson passes to Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Payton outside. Now here's Harkless. He's covered closely.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Thompson gets it to go.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Barrett with the ball. High, arcing shot. Can they get it? And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points and 1 assist. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Mo Harkless. Alfred Payton is out there with R.J.Barrett. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Randall in at the 4 spot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Payton will go to the free throw line. They get Steph and Curry. The Knicks have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
And 72% on the year, I'm sure they'd like to improve that category. And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns, but once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
They shoot again, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York, trailing by 5. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
Dodson's checked in for the Knicks. Timeout called the Warriors. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to
Hill.
how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Knicks trail by 4. Payton kicks to Randall. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now the pass to Barrett. Off target with his 3. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Wiggins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, Andrew Wiggins is a talented prospect. On the offensive end, he is as scary as it gets.
And the Warriors with some changes. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. And Lee's subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ntilikina's checked in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Looney passes to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. And again, no good by Golden State. Knicks trail by 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gibson finds Barrett. Now Randall, covered by Lee. From the baseline. And the Knicks miss again.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Here's Wiggins. Buries the easy one. Wiggins has got 8 points.
The lift Wiggins gets on his jumper makes it almost unguardable.
Pass to Randall. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Dotson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Steph Curry.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
The first one falls for the Knicks. Bobby Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And Ellington is subbed in for R.J.Barrett. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors leading by 8. Shoots it up. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Lee. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Dotson gets the bucket. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Take a look at Thompson. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Portis.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And then for New York, Maurice Harkless is checked in for Damian Dotson. And Barrett subbed in for Wayne Ellington. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And New York making a change here. Payton's checked in. Curry with him. Guarded now by Harkless. Tries from 10. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
It's a near instant release on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Steph Curry. Incredible percentage with how quickly he gets it off.
Payton against Curry. Pass to Portis. Dishes to Payton. Drops in the layup for 2. Payton's got 7 points in the game. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Inside, here's Young. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball, let him go into attack mode.
Curry against Payton. Over in the corner, Portis. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Payton against Curry. Payton kicks to Portis.
Well, that's Yes, they've blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And stolen by Portis. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Young in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. With the putback. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, you love to watch Steph and Curry work from all over the floor. That textbook release, whether it's from 3 or in this case, the mid-range.
Paschal against Barrett. He kicks to Harkless. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. To the paint, Young. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gibson. He makes the Johnny from the left block.
Boy, Taj Gibson unafraid in the face of contact. How tough is this guy?
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Knicks trailed by 11. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Paschal's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Harkless, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Looney's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Payton against Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. Amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Nice shot by Portis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Portis. Thompson dishes to Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Warriors leading by 10. Looney kicks to Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Curry. From deep, drills it from outside. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. He lobs it up. Barrett, no good.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
And Curry, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 23 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knicks trail by 16. Payton the bounce pass. Gibson against Thompson. Out to Payton. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-3 run. Lets it go with a 3. And Stephen Curry another 3. 26 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, get.
Julius Randle's checked in for Bobby Portis. And the free throw, no good.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now here's Harkless, covered by Wiggins. That free throw, no good. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Knicks, Brazdeikis is checked in, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Barrett.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Knox, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Pass to Felicio. Golden State moving the ball around. And now the Knicks on the break. And here we go. The pass to Brazdeikis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the Knicks miss again. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Stolen away. And a fast break now for New York. Smith with the ball. Gibson passes to Knox. Smith kicks to Bullock. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that.
All right, David.